From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you, and thank you so much for waking up with us on this Monday morning. So glad to be with you here, starting off yet another week. It is February 23rd already. As you know, this month is very short, 28 days only, so we're very close to the end of the month.
Crazy.
Crazy indeed. I mean, we have just flown by this entire month. It has been wonderful, though, to move through the month. We've seen changes all the way through. Really, from start to finish, I assume, completely mild.
Yeah, you know, definitely not feeling like February, or at least in the way that some Februarys have felt out here before with, you know, of course, Snowmageddon, Icemageddon happening, you know, years ago in February. You know, we had that winter storm at the end of January, but really that was kind of a distant memory at this point because it's not feeling anywhere like winter, really. I mean, we did have a little bit of a dose of winter this weekend, below normal temperatures and even seeing temperatures in the 30s this morning, but we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. But overall, above normal temperatures, and by later this week, we're looking to see potential records as well. So that is something that I'll talk about in my forecast and highlight. But for today, feeling pretty nice as you're heading out the door. A little bit on the cooler side, but closer to where we should be for this time of year. So I'm enjoying it. But you know, if you aren't enjoying it, just wait a couple days because we are going to see things. Sorry.
There's plenty of change to come in the forecast for sure, which, like you said, we'll get to in a moment. But first, take us with you wherever you go. Download our app on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Why not? It's free of charge. Just search First Alert 7 or KOSA if you can't find it under that. And you can watch Wake Up West Texas Extra streaming live every morning right here, 7 to 9 a.m. with Sawyer and I. We have so much fun during this show because it kind of breaks us out of our shell. Because of the newscast on TV, we have to be, you know, more structured. We have time limits. We have things to get to. The news must be read and said. Here, we can kind of talk about extra things, including extra interviews, extra weather, extra news. That's why it's Wake Up West Texas Extra. Nerds.
We are nerdy, but that's okay. And, you know, one of our favorite things to do is to hear from you. So West Texas weighs in here to look at our polls this morning. Go to firstalert7.com/vote and you can vote or scan the QR code there. Which cute animal do you prefer? Eugene the giraffe. We talked about him during Wake Up West Texas. Or Punch the monkey. I chose Punch the monkey. I love Punch. My mom keeps sending me articles of him because there's little updates of him, and the update from over the weekend was that he's starting to be accepted into the group of monkeys. He got a hug from an older monkey. He still is enjoying his little orangutan buddy, but we are seeing, you know, him coming out of his shell a little bit, and other monkeys in that tribe kind of, is it a tribe? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Troop of monkeys.
Possibly.
You know, welcoming him to the group. And he's just a little baby.
He's a little baby. I chose Eugene the giraffe. You can see it's just Sawyer and I right now, but we want you to vote on firstalert7.com/vote. Scan the QR code right there on your screen, or even drop a comment below. We're monitoring the comments as well. But in the meantime, of course, we want you to also vote on other polls we have for you this morning. Some other interesting polls. Are you going to attend Shrimp Fest? That is tonight at the XTRA County Coliseum grounds, benefiting the Ellen Newell Art Museum's educational programs. It is going to be a blast of a time there over at the XTRA County Coliseum grounds. Now, in the meantime, of course, if you can't be out there, don't worry, you can watch on First Alert 7 if you can't make it out this evening, because it is a Monday. It's kind of tough sometimes to get out on a Monday night. So if you will be there, let us know. If you won't be there and watch on First Alert 7, we'll have live coverage 4 o'clock, 5, and 6 o'clock from our newscasts. It's going to be a fun time out there. Isabella Garriga will be out at Shrimp Fest doing several events and interviews with the board, people who organize this event, and also what it means for our community. So please let us know by going to firstalert7.com/vote. What other polls do we have here this morning? What type of socks do you wear? Here, I'll show you. No, I'm just kidding. Regular socks, black or white. There you go. Not for free. Regular socks, black or white. That's me. I wear black socks because they're easy to keep up with. I don't have to pair them precisely. You have patterned socks. Boy, you'd have to keep up with them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wear just regular like white socks. Usually, sometimes I'll wear black socks or like gray socks. But I have really bad feet, so I have to have supportive socks.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you just have, as in, like, they need some help.
I have foot issues, everybody. I'm sorry.
Very nice. See how much we share here on the show?
Exactly. This is what you get here on Extra. You get to learn a little bit mostly about me as opposed to Matthew.
That's true. She's very TMI.
Yes.
I keep the veil of uncertainty with me and mysteriousness.
I know Jacob Brandenburg wears colorful
He
socks.
does.
He always has like fun ones with like mustaches.
Do you think they're just mismatched and he just doesn't like put them together?
No. his socks are always matched, but they're always like patterned. So
Oh,
he's done like
interesting.
volleyball, baseball socks before. I've seen him wear taco socks on Taco Tuesday.
That's true. The volleyball socks. That's right. And taco socks. That's right. That's true.
He had ones with mustaches recently. Not that I'm
See,
looking
like
at
those,
his socks,
it's so much
but
to
like,
put them together. Like I just do the black socks, and they can go with each pair. You know what I hate is when they get a hole in them. Boy,
yeah, that's
that's the worst.
I know. I always
Christmas
feel like
time.
I'm like, Mom, can you buy me more socks?
Right.
Mom, can you buy me
Yeah,
more
we can't buy our
socks?
own socks.
No.
We have to rely on other people. That's the way
Yes.
that works.
Sometimes if I'm like really desperate, I'll buy socks, but yes. If you could control an element, which would you pick? Water, earth, fire, or air? Yes, exactly. The Avatar elements.
I went with earth.
I think I chose fire.
Ask me why, though. I don't know why. I
Say
tried to think
why.
if so you ask me why, I won't know why. But I just imagine myself like saving people from caves and things like that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I chose fire. I don't know. It'd be fun to like fling a fireball at somebody.
Oh, yes.
And
We'll go with that.
In the
That's
sense
definitely
that
a
we're
take.
saving the world, okay? Not just like.
Oh, and a
random-
good for like against a bad person.
Yes, I'm not randomly just flinging a fireball.
Like
at
Jacob walks into work. Wah!
Maybe actually, but nobody has chosen water yet, which is kind of interesting because I feel like that's like one that people would think about. I wonder who chose air. Is that one of our director or producer? Okay, that was our producer. So, all right,
Goodness.
next one is: would you ever take a ride in a monster truck? 100% say yes.
I would bet. I voted yes as well. We actually got to go to the monster trucks on Friday, and how fun was that?
I was gonna say our Wake Up West Texas crew went out and went to the monster truck show at the Actor County Coliseum, and that was really, really fun. I had never been to a monster truck show, and it was kind of sad because a lot of the trucks kept breaking. And so
They
they do something
did.
really cool and then they like break down and then have to be towed by.
Which is kind of like the whole thing of monster trucks is they're so tough to keep going. But I mean, it was just so funny. I mean, it made for more entertainment for everybody.
Yeah,
you
because
get to
it
see
kept
them.
breaking down. Then the big like sand hauler had to come out and grab it and then tow it. And then like one of them like the wheels didn't
crazy.
even turn
Yes,
after
it was locked
broke.
up.
Yeah, and so it was like literally just like dragging it across the dirt. I'm like miming it. Y'all can't see me though, but that's fine.
What is the name of the monster truck? I can't talk that you can talk in that you can ride in.
Oh, yeah. it was
monster bus or
hold on.
something?
I took a picture of it.
Oh, good. Okay. I guess that would have been fun. I should have put some video, and we all recorded some videos of us enjoying the show. It was a nice bit of time there at the Actor County
the
Coliseum
bus?
grounds. It was
is
Friday and Saturday.
The Mighty Monster.
The Mighty Monster. How cool is that?
Yes,
You got
the
to
Mighty
ride on
Monster
it
bus.
for $15 a person. You can ride out on the track of the monster trucks. Really cool.
Yes, that was really fun to go to. And then I think we have a couple more
Oh, yes, I have one here I can bring up
polls.
here on your screen. But yes, let us know what you think. Go to firstalert7.com/vote, and you'll be able to vote on our polls that we have every single morning here on the show. Now, this next question is very fascinating. It's one that I think all of us grew up with. What is your favorite Kool-Aid flavor? Oh, sorry, it was already there on your screen.
gonna say, we
He's
got
on
it.
top of it. Tropical Punch, of course, is my favorite.
That's what I chose.
Love Kool-Aid flavors. Just all of them are fantastic. I don't know if I've had the strawberry kiwi one. I've had cherry, I've had pink lemonade, I've had tropical punch.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've had strawberry kiwi and other like drinks, but not Kool-Aid.
You know, I was trying to think like the last time I had like actual Kool-Aid. It's been a while. And I think like
Too long.
My biggest memory I think of like drinking Kool-Aid was like Vacation Bible School when I was younger. Like
Because it's so easy to make for all the kids.
Yeah, like
Yes.
big pictures of it, and it would be like our thing at snack time, lunchtime, whatever.
That's how my family fed my cousins and I. Just big old
Big thing of
pitcher of
Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid.
yeah.
Oh, so good.
But yes, tropical punch is my favorite, and I do even like the little like packets that you can put in your water, even though it's obviously not like actual punch. But
This is a revealing question.
Oh.
Did y'all measure the sugar or just dumped it? That's what we did. We did
I was
like
gonna
2
say, I think it
pounds
was
of
by like
sugar.
eyeballing for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't actually measure it out.
We were so hyper probably after drinking Kool-Aid, but it was so good. I still
you
can
have
taste
to have
it.
a lot of sugar in it.
You do.
Like,
That's the whole point.
yeah, that's the whole point. But anyway, let's get into
A live look outside.
yes, a quick live look outside before we head into weather. This is a live look outside of the skies of Fort Stockton this morning, where the sun is still making its way up in the sky. And it is a little bit chilly this morning, like we mentioned. Here's a look at those temperatures as we do start off the day. Temperatures currently sitting anywhere from the 20s to the 40s, 37 in Midland, 35 here in Odessa. We are hanging on to some light winds this morning, anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. But that is making for wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s, feeling like 32 currently in Midland. Satellite and radar, we are hanging on to some clouds, but otherwise quiet conditions this morning. And futurecast heading through the day, we are looking to see mostly sunny skies, quiet conditions, winds picking up slightly this afternoon, but not too bad compared to what we saw last week and what we're looking at over the next couple of days. Temperatures will warm into the 60s and even a few 70s as well. 62 for Midland and Odessa. 68 for Pecos, 66 for Monahans and Fort Stockton, 73 for Presidio, and those winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour under mostly sunny skies. Looking ahead to that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, we are going to see those temperatures warming right back up over the next couple of days. 79 tomorrow, 87 on Wednesday, and that is looking to be a record temperature for that day. The current record is 86 degrees, and that was set back in 2009. 87 for Wednesday right now, and it is going to be rather breezy coming up for those days ahead of our next cold front on Thursday. But overall, above normal temperatures will stick around as we head throughout the majority of the next 10 days.
All right, so what a great forecast it is. Really runs the gamut from cool all the way up to 87 degrees by the peak of the week. Wednesday, talk about the peak of the heat. Well, of course, for the latest news, weather, and sports, log on to firstalert7.com. As we take a live look outside over the skies of Fort Stockton. Again, beautiful sunrise underway. I could stare at this all day long. We'll have more weather, more news coming up after the break here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. And be sure to download the app on your phone, tablet, or your connected TV. Stay with us.
Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. We are going to see a nice day today, another cool day with those highs only into the 60s and 70s, kind of right where we should be for this time of year before elevated fire danger and breezy conditions do return to the forecast coming up Tuesday and Wednesday and into early Thursday as well. We are looking ahead to some possible record breakers on Wednesday with some rather warm temperatures. Throughout the next 10 days, above normal temperatures are going to be the norm, especially Wednesday and Saturday, where those temperatures are looking to be in the mid to upper 80s. 87 for Wednesday, 85 for Saturday. And it is going to be a little bit breezy tomorrow, 25-mile-per-hour gusts across the Midland-Odessa area. And we are on record watch for Wednesday. The current record is 86 degrees, and that was set back in 2009. The forecast is 87. This morning, though, we are starting off the day with quiet conditions and mostly sunny skies. Temperatures across the state, though, are chilly for most, ranging from the 20s to the 50s. 35 degrees currently at Midland International Air and Spaceport, and winds not too bad as we start off the day, and we are hanging on to a few clouds across the state, but otherwise quiet conditions. Those wind chill values, though, anywhere from the teens to the 50s, feeling like 29 currently at Midland International Air and Spaceport. For Travelcast for today, Mostly sunny and nice. Those winds from the southeast between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. High today of 62 degrees, low overnight of 38. So it is going to be chilly once again heading into Tuesday morning. If you are traveling anywhere across the state today, here's a look at what to expect. 60 with sunny skies for Dallas, 62 with sunshine for Houston, 65 with sunshine for Austin, 60 and mostly sunny for Lubbock. And here's a look at that First Alert 7-10-day forecast, where we are going to see those highs into the 60s and 70s once again today. 70s will temperatures will warm up over the next couple of days, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s for some by Wednesday. Ahead of a cold front Thursday, cooling things down once again slightly heading into Thursday and Friday. But overall, those above normal temperatures will continue through the week. We'll be back just after this.
Welcome back. Time now for a look at the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coming up very, very soon. It's a great time for everyone. The entire family is invited to come out. Joining me now is Tom Kelly, the rodeo coach for Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo team, and Ethan Marsu, part of the OC Rodeo team as well. Thank you very much for both coming out today. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
So, Tom, Ethan, glad to have you here, like I said. Can you talk about, Tom, what to expect at the OC Wrangler Rodeo when it is happening?
Absolutely. Well, this is the OC's 43rd rodeo that we are putting on here, February 26, 27, 28. You'll see everything from rough stock to timed event. Odessa College is sitting really good in the region coming into the spring season, and we'd love for the whole community to come out. Let us show you what we can do.
There you go. So there's going to be a lot of fun for every single one who goes out there for the event is coming up very soon, the OC Wrangler Rodeo. Ethan, can you talk about your part in the rodeo, and you're part of the rodeo team. Tell us about that.
So this is my 4th year here at Odessa College, and I'm tie-down roping and team roping. And I mean, the rodeo it's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It brings the community together.
Mm-hmm. It shows people Western sports, maybe those who don't have experience with it.
Right.
What is your experience growing up? I'm curious.
Growing up, I was actually raised on the reservation in Montana, and there's not a ton of rodeo where I'm from, and I'm actually the first one to go in rodeo, and not even college rodeo. My dad was in the Marines and stuff, so we kind of moved around a little bit, and then always went back there. But I didn't start until I was about 13. And then I kind of got into it, and then it was kind of full on from there. No more sports, nothing. It was my parents and me fully in, and then they took very well care of me, sent me wherever I needed to go. And then I've qualified to high school nationals 4 times in the bull riding, actually. And I'm a reserve state champ 3 times now.
That's incredible, Ethan. And you know, for you, Tom, to work with a talented young man like Ethan here, what is that like for you to see him progress and grow?
Oh, you know, it really touches a coach's heart. You know, whether it's Ethan or another one of the rodeo athletes, to see them come in and really just find their wings and take off. It's really pretty cool.
Would you say that's your go-to for why you get up every day to go to work?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. Just seeing the light bulbs come on. You know, we provide them a lot of practice stock. We practice every day of the week, and just seeing them achieve their dreams is worth it.
Now, Ethan, for you, having a coach like Tom Kelly here, what's that been like, your experience working with Tom and growing your sport as well?
Actually, it was my senior year of high school nationals, and I wasn't going to go to college, and I somehow just got a hold of Tom like 3 days before high school nationals, and I met him and Carrie, and they kind of had a soft spot, I guess. I don't know. But they took a chance on me, and I'm glad they did, and now I call him my second family. He's more of a father figure than a coach to all of us, really.
Incredible.
And I'm glad he's taken a chance on all of us, and we're just here to prove that his chance was taken well.
That's wonderful to hear, seeing the impact that it has on not only Ethan, but past students you've had as well to be able to pass through the program. An incredible program, by the way, at Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo Team. Awesome program. Of course, this rodeo is held every year. For those who are watching and saying, I want to kind of take part, can you go over the event details one more time where people can get tickets?
Absolutely. They can buy tickets. It's at the XTRA County Coliseum. It starts Thursday night at 7 o'clock. You can buy tickets at the door. You can buy tickets online. Come on out and have a good time.
It's going to be fun for the entire family to be able to go out there. It's for someone who may be a novice to rodeo and Western sports, but also to the pros as well, to be able to come out and watch these young, talented folks do what they do best.
Absolutely. You know, the Caprock region, which we are a part of now on the collegiate level, you're going to see the best talent anywhere going up and down the road. Some of these guys that you'll see over these 3 days, they'll be at the National Finals Rodeo this year.
Wow.
Very, very talented young people. So I'd love to have everybody out.
All right, perfect, wonderful. It's coming up very soon, like you said, the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coming up very soon. Tom and Ethan, thank you very much for coming on talking about this, your passion in Western sports, and also what to expect. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Ethan, as well for coming on. We'll, of course, have more Wake Up West Texas Extra after this quick break, so stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Time now 7:26. Good morning to you. I'm Matthew Alvarez here alongside meteorologist Sawyer McRae for a check of the forecast. Sawyer, good morning to you. How's it looking?
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Happy Monday. We are starting off the day with chilly conditions, and those cooler conditions overall do continue through today with highs only into the 60s and a few 70s as well. Elevated fire danger does return to the forecast along with breezy conditions Tuesday, Wednesday, and into early Thursday with possible record breakers on the way. Here's a live look outside over the skies up Fort Stockton this morning. A beautiful sunrise out there. Lots of blue sky and sunshine. Temperatures, though, like I mentioned, are on the chilly side, sitting in the 20s to the 40s, 36 in Midland, 35 here in Odessa. Those winds anywhere from being calm to 10 miles per hour, and we are seeing wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s, feeling like 32 currently in Midland. We are starting off the day with lots of blue sky and sunshine, like I mentioned. That will be the trend as we head through the day. A few high clouds possible, but definitely not going to put a damper on anything. Temperatures will warm into the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. 62 for Midland and Odessa, so right around where we should be for this time of year. 68 for Pecos, 66 for Monahans and Fort Stockton, 73 for Presidio, and winds through the day not too bad, anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour under those mostly sunny skies. Coming up tonight, we are going to see those winds anywhere from about 5 to 20 miles per hour, lows into the 30s and 40s once again. So similar to what we're seeing this morning, but a little bit warmer, but still might want to grab that coat as you're headed out the door tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that First Alert 7-10 day forecast. Temperatures will be warming up into the 70s, 80s, and even near 90 by Wednesday. Ahead of our next cold front Thursday, only cooling things down back into the 70s.
Sawyer, thank you very much. Continuing coverage now, where a police sentencing has been entered for Mario Chacon, the man accused of killing his girlfriend, Madeline Pantoja. We were your first alert on her disappearance in Midland back in 2023. Chacon has pled guilty to her murder and has been sentenced to 35 years for murder and 20 for tampering with evidence. 20-year-old Madeline Pantoja went missing back on May 10, 2023. Her body found 10 days later. According to an arrest affidavit, the couple was having relationship problems up until she went missing. Friends and family of Madeline told police they couldn't get a hold of her for days. Midland police say that Chacon said the same thing. Officers then went to her home for a welfare check and found a dark red stain on her bed sheet. Eventually, officers were able to get security footage of Chacon's car leaving the area of South County Road 1160, which is where Madeline was eventually found dead. Investigators got a search warrant for Chacon's phone and were able to geolocate his phone. Chacon has been in custody now for the last 2 years on a $3 million bond. We'll have another check of the news and weather in half an hour, but don't go anywhere because Wake Up West Texas Extra continues on Facebook Live on First Alert 7's page and YouTube channel as well. Make it a great day.
From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you and happy Monday morning. Glad to have you with us. Starting off yet another week. Our show's been off to a great start. We just had in the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coach and a rodeo athlete. That's right. That's the official Wrangler Rodeo.
We love
Actually,
to
it's
do
just
that.
the Wrangler thing.
Yes,
it's like
that's the
Falcons
Wrangler
up, Wrangler Rodeo. We're just Wrangler in general.
Yes,
we
love to do
appreciate
that.
it. Tom Kelly, Ethan Marsu, who came in, a rodeo athlete, rodeo coach. I mean, you could tell they are driven. They are ready to go for the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coming up on Thursday. It's going to be a great time for everybody at the Odessa College, the XTRA County Coliseum. It's always a fun time to see these young, talented athletes, these Western athletes, compete in something that they love. And it was fascinating, Ethan's story, talking about growing up on a reservation in Montana and not having really any exposure to rodeos until happened to cross paths with Tom Kelly. Everything happens for a reason, and look where he is now, competing on one of the best here at Odessa College.
Yeah, you know, I love that. It's just kind of interesting to see kind of different, I guess, geographical areas having certain things. So like rodeo in college, rodeo in high school, not a thing in Colorado.
And others not,
I
yeah.
mean, maybe some schools, but especially like in the main cities, Denver, Colorado Springs, not a thing, you know, but to have that as an option out here in Texas and West Texas at that is just kind of interesting to see and cool to see. You know, it would have been fun to be like, yeah, I'm in rodeo, and I was like,
It's an elective.
yeah.
Speaking
so-
of, did y'all have barbecue teams?
no,
We have those around
yeah,
here.
we've discussed that
Yeah,
before.
barbecue
during
teams.
During the
We didn't have
barbecue
one at Odessa
cook-off.
High at the time. I don't believe they still do. But I know Legacies is awesome. I've
That's so funny.
seen
to me.
theirs.
I
Some of
love
the
that,
others,
though.
Crane.
It's very Texas, but yeah,
Very
no, we did
Texas.
not have barbecue teams. We had a rifle team though.
Really?
Yes.
I would have loved that.
My brother-in-law was on it. Yes, and they're
In high school?
And some of my friends, yes.
And I guess so. Did
It
they
was
have to be
mostly-
18?
No,
Interesting. They could,
it was mostly ROTC or JROTC.
which that makes sense.
So it was like military, like rifles, but it was indoor shooting. And yeah, some of my best friends were on that team along with my brother-in-law, and it was super fun. It was air rifles. so
Okay. They
it
weren't
wa-
actual
no,
bullets.
no,
Okay.
no.
That was thinking like, man, they have to
No,
be
it was
18
air
normally.
rifles, but
To
yeah,
shoot a rifle.
a lot of them went to like nationals and stuff, and one of my best friends ended up going to West Point for college.
Wow. Fascinating story
Yes.
there. Had to get an endorsement from a congressman and all that. Well, fascinating. Or woman. It's exactly. Fantastic. That's
Yes.
really neat. Well, interesting. We'll have another look at that interview coming up in the next hour of Wake Up West Texas Extra in case you missed it. In the meantime, though, let's check in on our West Texas Weighs In poll. Which Kool-Aid flavor is the best? This one's the hottest poll of them all because there's so many opinions and so many votes come in. I'm between Tropical Punch and Cherry. I lean always towards Tropical Punch because it's the OG, the
Yeah.
go-to.
I love a good
Delicious.
tropical punch. That's what I voted for. I don't know if I like cherry as much because it's too tart, in my opinion. Like the tropical punch has a good, like,
It's like sweet and sour almost.
yeah, I was gonna say like it's a good
balance.
middle ground, but the cherry is just like too tart. And then pink lemonade's pretty good, but also kind of tart. And then I don't think I've tried the strawberry kiwi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, we forgot to put grape on this.
Oh, yeah. Grape is a good flavor. And my mom likes that one. Did you hear what I just did there? Oh, yeah.
Oh yes,
You know when he busts through the wall?
yes, we love the
Was that,
Kool-Aid man.
was that really good?
No, not really.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay. Just very unusual, wasn't it?
It was a little, yeah. That's why I was like,
Off-putting.
Um,
Oh, it's, oh, yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah.
no, our producer did it really well. He might have to.
Maybe
come
he
out
should,
here,
yeah, maybe put on a microphone. Come on out here. See how it's really done by a pro.
But anyway, so yes, we love.
Yeah,
Please
bust through
don't
the
break
studio
our set.
wall.
No. All right,
Oh, that would
next
be
one
funny. I'm sorry.
is which cute animal do you prefer? We talked about Eugene the giraffe, and we might later on in this show, and also Punch the monkey, and his name is actually Punch Kun, because he's at a Japanese zoo, and he is winning 72%. My mom said she loves giraffes. That is her like favorite animal, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I knew that.
I love giraffes myself. I lovingly call them giraffes.
Giraffe.
I just think that's so funny. I don't know why.
Okay.
Eugene the giraffe.
But she said she had to vote for Punch the monkey because that story is just so cute.
Well, it tugs your heartstrings because his mom left him. Actually, did not care for him, like
No.
to care for him.
No.
So she actually left him.
Abandoned.
Was traumatized and had to hang on to this orangutan teddy bear because he has nobody to love him. And then his new family started beating up on him as soon as they put him in there. And so now things are changing though for Punch, as he is now being accepted into his monkey bunch, whatever they're called.
Monkey bunch.
What
Is
are
it a
they-
troop?
It's
Yes,
a troop. Okay.
Our director Googled it. It is
Very
a troop.
nice. A troop of monkeys. Isn't that sweet?
That makes sense.
I love that.
All right, the next one is Are you going to attend Shrimp Fest?
I
Shrimp
wish.
Fest is today at the Ector County Coliseum.
Correct.
Starting at when, Matthew? You've interviewed people about this.
Yes, Sawyer. It's happening tonight at 7.
7.
Yes.
Intriguing.
Yes, I was going to go to the event, but it's it's 7:30, I believe everything starts. Okay, so it says here 7 to 8 p.m.
Interesting. That's kind of late.
That's why you're putting me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So sponsor hours at 5:30, general admission 7 p.m. That's what I was saying. It's like I want to go, but you don't have to go to sleep.
Interesting.
$50 in advance, $55 at the door, in case you're wondering.
Okay, cool. Most people will be watching on First Alert 7, but some people will be
Which is good.
So enjoy that shrimp. I'm not a big fan of shrimp. We've talked about this before. What type of socks do you wear? I know my mother's answer to this. She's watching. She wears fun socks all the time.
That's
she wears,
great. Love that.
Socks for, she's a teacher, so she always has fun little outfits and always colorful socks. She loves to wear, like, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. She has shamrock socks or ones with leprechauns
that's
on
great.
them.
Themed.
Or, rainbows and gold, and Valentine's Day of heart socks, of course, that are like pink and have different types of hearts on them. Christmas.
I've seen news anchors, they'll make it like their thing, where they have like a theme sock every day, and they actually show them. I'm like, I don't know if you can do that on TV
That's
these
a little
days.
weird. Yeah,
You know.
Jacob Brandenburg wears colorful socks. Toy boat.
Oh, there's a good question. Well, how long do you like your socks? Some of my family are very hardcore about this answer. I like no-shows.
I'm like ankle cut. Yeah,
Ankle, okay.
usually.
I do very lowest I can usually because I don't know why. And other than when I'm wearing a suit, you have to obviously wear
long socks, yeah.
socks. There's no
I'm
option, or
definitely
boots.
normal socks, regular socks, black or white, or like gray. Sometimes I'll do gray socks, but most of the time white socks, ankle cut, and usually like have some compression element to them because I have feet problem.
Circulation.
Yeah, I have circulation issues. That's why my feet are always like freezing.
You do say that a lot. Yeah, that's true.
I'm always like, my feet are cold.
That's true.
Anyway, next one is, if you could control an element, which would you pick?
I picked
Water,
Earth.
Earth, fire, and air. Air is winning now. Interesting.
Air. What would you do with air? Make a tornado? No, you can't.
Could you fly?
How'd you fly?
You could manipulate it, I guess, to like lift you up. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that
Yes,
last air.
he
Is this what
apparently-
this is based on?
I think so.
The Last Airbender?
Yes. Avatar,
That's
The
true.
Last
He does
Airbender.
fly. Well, with
No,
the
I'd
Earth,
want-
you can fly too.
I'd want Appa, his little, like.
I don't remember it. It's been too long.
It's
I was
the-
too small.
Yeah, it's a sky bison, and he flies.
Sky bison.
Anyway,
skies.
I chose fire because I think it would be fun to just like summon fire and fling fireballs at people.
I can imagine you when you get angry just flinging fire. Your hair's just like on fire.
Yeah.
Talk about a hot forecast. Goodness gracious. Go to firstalert7.com/vote to be able to weigh into all these polls. Scan the QR code right there on your screen. We're having a great time with these polls. Our producer does such a good job with these. It's so
He
fascinating.
does,
every
and we
day.
never know what he like decides until we.
And I
get
kinda
on
don't
here.
want to.
No, exactly. It's fun to just be like, oh, what are we talking about?
Until one goes too far.
And it has. All right. Make sure to take us with you wherever you go, work, the grocery store, you name it. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas OG from 5 to 7, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. Thank you for watching. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and YouTube channel as well. And please interact with us if you are watching on our Facebook page. We would love to see your comments, hear what your opinions are. If there's a poll and what you want to say is not on there, you can definitely comment. We've had a couple of comments this morning. Jacob Brandenburg is watching.
Call him out.
Hey, we talked about his socks. I was hoping was going to comment about his socks.
That's going to be a weird thing to talk about. Yeah, we're talking about your socks.
Hey, he
Oh,
wears
extra.
fun socks, okay?
It was one of our poll questions, in case you're wondering what we're talking
Did he
about.
comment?
He said extra, so he's doing the X at home.
Anyway.
Earlier we were talking about giraffes and the monkey, the
Yes.
punch. We have video of the giraffe now, a 130-pound baby giraffe that was welcomed into the Toledo, Ohio Zoo back on January 17th. It comes at a time when their population is actually struggling. They're called reticulated giraffes, and their populations decreased more than 40% in the last 35 years. There's an emoji for extra.
Is there?
Look at the comment.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Well, now I do. That's good to know. Sorry to go off of this beautiful topic of this reticulated giraffe named Eugene.
Yes.
That was almost like, what was it?
He's
again?
130 pounds. That's crazy. He
Huge
was just
baby.
born. I mean, yes, it is. For a baby? Sorry, we're talking
Yeah,
back
sorry.
to our director who
Like, it's
y'all
not
can't
that
hear.
big. Okay.
No, giraffes are so cute. I love them, and we talked about this during Wake Up West Texas. We have fed giraffes. Have you fed a giraffe?
Me? Yes, I have. I
Okay,
grew up
yes.
at the Abilene Zoo. I would feed the giraffe there on the little. There's a bridge. For all of you know what I'm talking about. There's like a drawbridge, not a drawbridge, like a rope
Suspension
bridge, a
bridge?
suspension
Okay,
bridge. You would
yes.
go over. Scary times.
Scary time.
I was kind of a nervous
Oh, you didn't like
child.
the suspension bridge?
It was nerve, yeah, because we'd go in my wagon.
Oh, we talked about it during Wake Up West Texas, and my mom told me to mention it. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is the zoo that I grew up going to, and you're allowed to feed the giraffes there as well. And I think it's mostly leaves and maybe sometimes carrots. You have to pay, of course, but they
I
also have
imagine.
like little like wafer crackers that you can feed them too, and so it's always fun to feed them. And they have an outdoor and an indoor habitat, so depending on the weather,
Oh, okay.
sometimes they're outdoors, sometimes they're indoors, or sometimes they're both indoors and outdoors. So it was always fun to feed them at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. And we can't wait for Midland Zoo.
I know Zoo Midland's going to have a giraffe.
I would assume so.
Probably more.
Do we know that for sure?
It's literally their logo.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I hope so.
It's on their logo, so I would hope so.
But I feel like this is a good climate for giraffes because they are from the savannas of Africa.
Sure.
So I feel like it's very warm out here, dry, desert-like. You have to kind of scavenge for water out here in West Texas. So
See how you do.
that seems
Ain't that the truth?
That seems a good place for a giraffe. Then we also have an update on Punch the monkey.
Aw.
Punch the baby macaque that has won hearts around the world was captured on video hugging an older monkey. Zookeepers were at first concerned that Punch was having trouble fitting in with the monkey population in the zoo. Zoogoers say that Punch seems to have made some new friends lately, and he still has the support from his surrogate mother, orangutan stuffed toy.
So a toy. I mean, it's so sad. I mean, this whole story. I'm glad they realized that people took this story so much they needed an update. We need a continual
I've seen
update
lots
now.
of updates on social media.
needs
My
a
mom
punch
sent
cam.
me some. Yeah.
So we can watch him live and hopefully not being beat up by
See
the
if
other
he's-
monkeys.
Maybe his name is Punch because they were
That's
beating
what I
up on
thought.
him.
It's kind of sad because the other ones were mean, but now I think, like you said, things are coming around now.
Yes, they are accepting him into the troop of monkeys.
Troop, okay.
And he still has his little stuffed animal to snuggle on. Look at that. He's sleeping on it.
He's
That's
wishing it was his mom.
Oh.
That's so sad.
But he's starting to make friends. So
He
that's-
is. He'll be okay.
Yes.
He's Punch, the monkey.
Oh, and from one monkey to another.
Oakland Zoo announced the birth of a red-tailed monkey baby, the first newborn of its kind at the park, with recently released footage showing a mom and her adorable baby. I love all these stories, by the way.
Yes.
In a press release, the zoo said that its mom, Nonami, and Marley, the father, our resident red-tailed Gunans, welcomed a male offspring earlier this month. This milestone marks the first birth of a Gunan monkey at Oakland Zoo. The zoo added that the mother and baby were thriving. He's nursing and bonding normally with Nonami, and she is ensuring the baby stays close as a veteran mom. Nonami has successfully given birth at her previous zoo with two other females who also live at Oakland Zoo. IKEA and Skittles are their name, the zoo said.
IKEA. Intriguing.
Very intriguing. So the monkeys are characterized by their pronounced cheek pouches that are stuffed with food during foraging. I think I want one of those. They don a white or yellow nose against a blue-gray face, white cheek tufts, and a long red tail measuring up to 36 inches and measures twice their body length. Fascinating stuff there. I love how they can store food in their cheeks. I've got to do that. Especially during this show.
Yeah, we don't have our snacks this
I
morning.
don't have
I
any
forgot
snacks
to grab
going.
my snack.
And mine are en route, by the way.
Oh, good.
We ordered snacks to have during XTRA, and mine are taking a good long while to get here.
I got mine last week, but I realized that it's kind of hard to eat a snack during the show because we're always
Well, we're talking the whole
always
time.
talking, and then what I ordered some.
I like his hair.
I do too. It kind of looks like yours.
My hair?
honestly. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But the snacks that I ordered kind of dry your mouth out, so I was like, yeah, maybe it's not the best thing to eat during the show. But anyway,
Yeah, it's a little tough to eat with that. Look at that. I love this video. These stories are the best.
I love.
I could
animal
watch
stories.
animal stories every day of my life. Oakland Zoo. We're just zoo people. I'm excited for the zoo.
Yes.
Very nice.
This story seems a little bit sad, but we'll have to see. A dog
Okay.
owner is alleged to have trained his pet to illegally dump trash on. Okay, it's not going where I thought it was.
This is
I
not
thought we were
good.
illegally dumping the dog. So I mean, it's not good, but it's better than
Better
just
than the
leaving
dumping the dog, yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
The dog has been trained to illegally dump trash on the side of the road in Italy. Local authorities said. Two videos released by the municipality.
Municipality?
Yes.
It is a tough word.
Of Catania showed the small dog on consecutive days trotting down a street with a full bag in its mouth before dropping it on the roadside.
Tisk, tisk.
Posting the footage on Facebook, officials said that the owner took advantage of the unconscious four-legged friend and that the security camera footage leaves little room for doubt that the dog had been trained to dump the trash.
I'd say.
Ingenuity can never become an alibi for
Incivility.
Wow. it's a
These
hard-
words.
Good morning. It's too early.
Yeah.
They said they did not specify what action was being taken.
It is bad. I mean, I'm very passionate against littering,
Yeah,
very
me
much
too.
so. That's
We've
why we love
talked about
having
this on-
Claudia Ortega on all the time, the
For Keep a
executive
Dose of
director.
Beautiful.
Yes, great mission there. But I mean, even this, it is so funny, but at the same time, this is such a bad habit, especially for like kids, even for having your animals do it. It's just a bad thing overall. Yes, there is some brevity to this because it's so, or levity, I should say, because it's a dog.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like,
It's funny.
just seeing a dog carrying a trash can, or trash bag.
But at the root of this, there's
A dog
someone who's
carrying a
being
trash
extremely
can would be
lazy. Like littering is already lazy. To have your dog do the littering
the
for you,
littering for you,
incredible. It's
yes.
like getting your dog to bring you a beer,
Some people have done that too.
which is
Matthew.
that's fine. I mean, sure, that sounds kind of nice actually.
I don't know.
I won't have my dog do that, but
Okay.
I'll. You know, what do you mean? Okay, I won't do that. But definitely not littering. Not good. Don't do that, especially in Italy. That's an interesting place of all places.
Yeah, that
too.
seems very
The Olympics.
American. Training your dog to take your trash.
It does,
and
it
dump
does. Let's head over to Russia now. The Moscow Zoo celebrated the Chinese New Year Saturday with a dragon parade, drummers and gifts for 3 giant pandas, drawing big crowds amid rising interest in Chinese culture in Russia. Pretty much everywhere, I think. Visitors, some wearing panda costumes, which granted them free entry, gathered near the pandas' enclosures as keepers delivered special gifts to Rui, Ding, Ding, and their... I was trying to read it. So it's Rui, Ding Ding, and their cub, Katusha. Interest in Chinese traditions has grown as the two countries deepen political and economic cooperation and introduce visa-free travel for tourists.
interesting.
Visitors watch the animals play with toys and enjoy a great time with everybody there. It looks like a fun time.
I love that.
These names are...
What
is that? Is that
that?
giraffe?
I don't know. It looks like it's like a toy.
It's a wooden horse, a
Cute.
Trojan horse. Oh, the year of the horse. Glad we're on top of it, huh? Thank you, our producer, who's always on top of it, unlike
Anyway,
us.
what would we do without him?
I really don't know sometimes.
No, that's a very good question.
We've still got a lot more to come this morning on Wake Up West Texas Extra, believe it or not.
Thank you for streaming with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back to Wake Up West Texas Extra on this Monday morning, starting off another work week. We've had such a good time this morning with such interesting stories, but now we have news from across the nation to get you as well, where a powerful nor'easter took hold of the Northeast yesterday and even right now, making its way from Delaware to Massachusetts and dumping snow throughout the entire region. Secret Service agents say a gunman was also shot and killed early Sunday morning after entering the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago, the president's Florida residence. And it was a very golden finale to the Winter Olympics for the U.S. men's hockey team, who defeated Canada in the gold medal round.
CBS's Carissa Lawson has more in today's top stories.
Much of the Northeast hunkered down Sunday as a powerful nor'easter made its way from Delaware to Massachusetts, generating powerful wind gusts and dumping snow throughout the region. The storm system resulted in thousands of flight cancellations. In New York City, Mayor Zohran Mamdani declared a state of emergency and announced a citywide travel ban, closing all city streets, highways, and bridges to non-emergency traffic beginning Sunday evening. U.S. Secret Service agents said an armed man was shot and killed after entering the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's Florida residence. The incident unfolded around 1:30 a.m. Sunday morning when the gunman, armed with a shotgun and a gas canister, made his way inside the estate. The president was in Washington and not at his Florida home at the time. And it was a golden finale for the U.S. men's hockey team at the Winter Olympics. The team beat Canada in overtime in Sunday's gold medal match with a final score of 2-1. The win took place exactly 46 years to the day after the match famously known as the Miracle on Ice, in which the U.S. men's hockey team defeated the Soviet Union during the 1980 Winter Olympics. Those are some of the day's top stories. Carissa Lawson, CBS News, New York.
All right, Team USA there. Fantastic.
You know, that was a great ending to the Olympics, and it was the first time since 1980 that we won the gold. You know, it was interesting kind of going back through the years who had won the gold medal in the hockey game, and it was countries that I wouldn't even think. It wasn't even Canada most of the time. It was, Russia a couple times, or the Russian Olympic Committee, because that's a whole thing. It was China a couple times. It was just not, I was thinking it would be U.S. and Canada. But I think this was the first year that the NHL players have been allowed to play in a while, because they banned the National Hockey League players from playing for many years. So, of course, that makes all the difference when we have these guys who are playing, even though they're not playing together, usually they're playing against each other. But it makes the difference when these are the guys who are the best of the best.
Playing against the best of the best. That's true. Against
the best of the best, and pretty good, and came down to overtime. It
did. Another big story we talked about was the absolute blizzard slamming the Northeast right now. New York City, Rhode Island, many of the states up there in the Northeast, and New England being slammed by snow, but also extreme winds, creating blizzard conditions across that portion of the country. And it's ongoing through this morning as well.
Yeah, if you want to take a live look at our iCam, this is the Avenue of the Americas in New York City. You can see that blowing snow there. Not a ton of snow looking like it. On the ground, yes, our director pointed the hot dog cart is out, because why not get a hot dog during a blizzard?
That's right.
And they, of course, still have to make money. That was great. Thank you. But really not looking like a lot of snow. But as we've talked about, maybe not here before, but a blizzard is not, related to the amount of snow you have. You can have an inch of snow, but it's related to the wind. So as long as there's strong winds, that is what kind of makes that criteria for a blizzard. And then, of course, drifting as well with the snow that's already on the ground. This is interesting, though. Look at how many people are out.
Almost nice. I see one person there.
It's very odd for New York City at, I guess it's almost 9 a.m. there. So barely any taxis, any cars out on the road. We do have, I want to go over here too. Rhode Island, we went here this morning. Oh, hold on, I'm losing the iCams.
Fascinating view, though. Seeing that no traffic on the roads, which is usually slammed with traffic, and taxis specifically.
New York City, very, very weird. This is really quick, Warwick, Rhode Island. You can see snowing there as well, blowing snow. Strong winds there, as you can see by the flag, and reduced visibility. So, very interesting weather out there this morning.
All right, and now for our news and weather update for our TV viewers on First Alert 7 CBS. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up West Texas Extra continues in just a moment.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Time now is 7:56 on this Monday morning. Good Monday to you. Glad to have you with us here on this wonderful day. I'm Matthew Alvarez here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, happy wonderful day to you.
Yes, good morning, Matthew. Happy Monday. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines as we do start off the day. It is a little bit chilly this morning, so make sure to grab that jacket as you're headed out the door this morning. Cooler conditions do continue through the day with those highs only into the 60s and a few 70s as well. Elevated fire danger and strong winds do return to the region Tuesday and Wednesday and into early Thursday as well. Looking ahead to some possible record breakers by the middle of the week. Here's a live look outside over the skies of Presidio this morning. Nice start to the day out there. Temperature sitting at 44 degrees. Temperatures ranging from the 20s to the 40s across the region, sitting at 36 currently in both Midland and Odessa. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour, and we are seeing wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s, feeling like 32 currently at Midland International Air and Spaceport. Starting off the day, we are hanging on to a few clouds, but overall mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions, and temperatures through the day, like I mentioned, will warm into the 60s and a few 70s as well. 62 for Midland and Odessa, 68 for Pecos, 73 for Presidio. Winds through the day, not too bad, anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, expect mostly clear skies, quiet conditions, lows dropping to the 30s and 40s, heading into Tuesday morning, 38 overnight for Midland and Odessa. Looking ahead to that First Alert 7-10-day forecast, temperatures will warm right back up into the 70s, 80s, and even near 90 by Wednesday, and that is the day that we are on record watch for. Breezy conditions do return to the forecast as well, along with fire danger coming up Tuesday and Wednesday. Overall, we are looking to see well above normal temperatures continuing throughout the majority of the next 10 days.
All right, Sawyer, thank you very much. News in the community now. United Supermarkets in Market Street donated 1,000 pairs of socks to the Salvation Army last Friday through their Apples and Pears on a Mission initiative. Both the Salvation Army of Odessa and Midland got 500 pairs each, and the socks were purchased with proceeds from Rainier fruit, apple, and pear sales throughout the fall and winter months. Organizers say they are excited to provide such an essential need.
And if you think about it, socks are probably one of the items nobody really thinks about, but it's a very important part of clothing that we either take for granted or we forget about, but it's very important to the homeless community, and we are so proud to be a part of that.
I never want to see anybody go without anything, and socks are a necessity. They're basic necessity, but they're still much needed. So this makes my heart happy that we're able to provide what is needed.
This marks the 7th year of the initiative. We'll be back in another half an hour for another check of the news and weather. Keep it here on First Alert 7.
From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you, and thank you so much for waking up with us on this Monday morning. I'm Matthew Alvarez here along with meteorologist Sawyer McRoy. Sawyer, good morning to you.
Good morning. I am off camera. I will be there in like 2 seconds. I'm just getting some stuff situated before I come back on camera.
Sawyer's gone missing. Glad to have you with us, though.
I'm just a voice in the void.
Yeah, you're just the voice in the distance there. Glad to have you with us, though, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, as well as our website and streaming platform. Take us with you wherever you go. Download our app for free on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. That's what it's for. You can stream this show, Wake Up West Texas Extra, every weekday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. But also don't forget to tune in to Wake Up West Texas on your TV as well from 5 to 7 on CBS. We have a great time there as well. But an even better time here on Extra because we have extra news, extra weather, and extra talking. Is that the way to put it?
Sure.
You learn more about us.
Well, mostly
extra
me.
details, mostly Sawyer.
Yeah,
that's
we
for sure.
We get a little, some tidbits about you.
A little bit, yes. I'm a mystery, though. The lore of Matthew.
Yes, we love the lore.
Let's take a look at our polls this morning. West Texas weighs in. If you could control an element, which would you pick? Vote now, firstalert7.com/vote. Scan the QR code right there or drop a comment. Maybe drop a comment in the Facebook Live. We want to see it.
Yes, we would love to have y'all interact with us there on the Facebook, firstalert7.com comments on our Facebook Live. Matthew was having issues over there. Water is now winning.
Water?
Last time we checked, water had none.
Water is, in fact, such a powerful force.
Okay, water and air are tied, actually. Yes.
Controlled by our moon.
Yes,
water is. Water is powerful.
Like water is powerful. It's honestly kind of terrifying if you think about it, especially like open water. Like, no, that does not sound.
It's
fun.
Scary when you think about it. And dark,
scary.
and yeah,
it is dark, and like half of the ocean hasn't even been like explored before. Okay, maybe not half.
I think about that. That's truly the final frontier.
Yeah, like a lot of the ocean has not been explored just because it is so deep. It's so hard to get down there. It's inaccessible. You know, but there's so many things that we don't even know about that are at the bottom of the ocean that probably would terrify us, quite honestly.
Probably.
All right, next one is possibly.
The next one, of course, coming up, we have here several of your polls this morning that we want to talk about. Next one is, which cute animal do you prefer? Eugene the giraffe, which we talked about, who's a brand new 135-pound giraffe baby in Toledo, Ohio, or Punch the monkey, who is a sad monkey with no mother but has now some friends that he's getting.
He does have friends. He is starting to make some friends at the zoo in Japan, and we actually looked it up. His name is Punch-kun. That's not just Punch.
Which means something, I guess. It's in what language? Did we figure it out which?
I would assume Japanese.
Okay.
It's Japan. It's kind of like Ito in like Spanish. Yeah.
Ito?
Yeah.
Like little?
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes.
Panchito.
Sure, why not? So I chose Punch the monkey because I love his little story. It's sad, of course.
It is.
But
very sad indeed. Let's go to Shrimp Fest now. Are you going to attend Shrimp Fest? No, I'll be watching. First Alert 7 is in the lead here.
yes.
As well. Yes, it's happening tonight at the Ector County Coliseum, Barn G. If you want to go, it's $55 at the door. We're going to have live coverage there for First Alert 7 News at 5 and 6 o'clock. It's going to be a great time. Isabella Garrigues out there. She's going to be speaking with a few board members who put this event together, but also will explain the educational programs that surround the El Newell Art Museum and all of the things that they do in our community. As you know, we did cover that their grand opening ceremony for the brand new building and facility off of East University on the campus of UT Permian Basin. And what a beautiful, gorgeous campus it is. I was able to get a tour ahead of the opening, and it was fantastic. We saw the bathrooms and other things. The part of the facilities were just fantastic. And I'm very serious about the bathroom story. They're beautiful.
No, they are very intricate, and each bathroom, you know, has a different theme to it. So definitely fun to support the art museum, and of course, yes, their educational programs that they have. So this isn't just eating shrimp for fun. This is a fundraiser.
It's a good point.
So of course, you know, a good way to support the community, but also get some food out of it.
That's true. Next question: what type of socks do you wear?
Oh, colorful
This is
socks.
such a random question. Where did it come
I
from?
honestly have no idea. It didn't come from anything,
Yeah.
unless we skipped something in the show, which might have happened.
That's possible.
But no, our producer Carlos.
The Salvation Army. They gained socks from the fundraiser. Thank you, by the way. That's a fantastic fundraiser by United Supermarkets Market Street, who gathered sock donations with another company, Fruit and Pears. Their sales from fruit and pears and apples went to donating socks. 500 went to Midland, 500 went to Odessa. And socks, I always hear, are their most needed item. It's something we take for granted. But those who need it, especially those who are facing unhousing situations,
Yes.
Need socks. So,
and speaking of, our First Alert 7 Tom's Coats just ended last week. You know, it was a little bit chilly this weekend, but still going to be pretty warm through this week, which is the good news.
That is.
But coats are still very important throughout the year. And, you know, even if we are going to be warm throughout the rest of this year, still need those coats for next year once it gets chilly again.
That's the thing. People are like, well, it's already warm. Why do I? Well, that's just even best time because maybe you already wore the coats. You're done. They're lightly used. They're
Done for the
new or
year.
gently used is what we're looking for. And you can donate at any time. It doesn't have to be to our fundraiser. You can do it at any time. Go to the Salvation Army. Donate yourself as well. There are other organizations who need it. There are plenty of ways to donate coats.
You worded that weird.
Oh, what happened?
You said donate yourself.
No, yeah, well, true.
I mean, you
should
could donate
volunteer
your time. Yes,
time.
volunteer.
You should donate yourself. That's true. Give yourself to an organization, your time, your money, your effort, and it goes such a long way in helping those in need in our community, especially these days where times are tough. But right now, 56% wear colorful socks, and 44% wear regular socks, black or white, which is the team I'm on.
Yeah, we're both regular
shows.
sock people. I'm ankle cut. Anyway,
In case you're wondering.
do you want to do an iCam tour now?
Sure.
All right. Here's live look outside of the
Presidio.
skies of Presidio
So
this
nice.
morning. Really nice start to the day out there. The sun is kind of up in the sky to start off the day, but I do want to go to the East Coast because they are dealing with some active weather out there. Nice nor'easter, some blizzard warnings. Look at that. This is the Beaver Tail
goodness.
Lighthouse in Jamestown, Rhode Island. As you can see, low visibility there, blowing snow. Snow's coming down sideways. And, you know, really not a ton of, I mean, the coverage, the snow is, the snow is covering the ground, but it really doesn't look like a ton of snow on the ground just yet. But just to the kind of right of the screen is the ocean, and you can't really see that because it's so windy out there. But really nice view out there.
The visibility.
Yeah, the
I mean,
visibility
truly.
is
So
low.
some folks have said, well, it's not a blizzard. They're only getting a few inches of snow. Doesn't work like that.
No. A blizzard can occur with very little snow, and even a blizzard can happen even if it's not actively snowing, but even if you have snow on the ground and it gets picked up by strong winds again, that's when you can have blizzard conditions. Of course, you can also have blizzard conditions when there is snow falling, but the amount of snow does not really matter in terms of a blizzard. It's just the winds and, you know, blowing snow, visibility, reduced visibility, drifting.
Should we think of a blizzard as blowing dust?
Out here, yes.
As a dust storm?
In West Texas, yes.
Okay.
You know, obviously your dust isn't going to come down on a normal day by itself.
Correct,
but,
right.
you know, how we have those blowing dust warnings, dust advisories, stuff like that, because of the dust that gets picked up due to the wind out here in West Texas. It's kind of give or take what you get with a blizzard warning because, you know, can cause whiteout conditions where, you know, accidents can occur, visibility reduced, like I said, drifting. So like no matter how much snow there is, it can kind of like pile up and get you stuck or, you know, stuff like that. So
You think of Snowmageddon. I'll never forget when Midland had to issue a blizzard warning.
oh, I did not know
Isn't that fascinating?
That is very fascinating.
I mean, we've actually in West Texas experienced that. It's just, that's how insane of a level Snowmageddon was. It's something we don't normally see here and was tough for us to go through, but this is what New York City is going through, and luckily they are more capable of handling those kind of storms. This is what we like to see. Sunny, beautiful skies over the plateau of Fort Stockton. They're looking great.
Yes, really nice start to the day, and let's get into that weather. It is chilly though, so make sure to grab those jackets as you're headed out the door this morning because we are seeing those temperatures anywhere from the 20s to the 40s, sitting at 37 currently in Midland, 36 here in Odessa. Winds not too bad this morning, anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour, but that is making for wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s. Feels like 31 currently in Midland. We are starting off the day with lots of blue sky and sunshine, a few clouds, especially across the northern Permian Basin, but definitely not too bad of a start to the day. That is going to be the trend throughout the day, mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions. Here's a look at our hourly temperatures through the day, going to warm into the 60s and 70s, so still a little bit cooler, closer to where we should be for this time of year. Those highs, like I mentioned, into the 60s and 70s, 62 for Midland and Odessa today. Looking ahead to that First Alert 7-10-day forecast, we are going to see things warming up over the next couple of days into the 70s and 80s and upper 80s at that by Wednesday. Breezy conditions do return to the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and into early Thursday. Ahead of the cold front that will cool things down slightly Thursday and Friday, but overall well above normal temperatures are going to stick around throughout the majority of the next 10 days.
Sawyer, thank you very much for the latest news, weather, and sports. Go to firstalert7.com or download our First Alert 7 mobile news app. But first time now is 8:11 on this Monday morning as we look live once again outside of the skies of Fort Stockton. What a beautiful start to the day. Clear skies, sunshine, just looking great out there and slowly beginning to warm up. Yeah, it's a little chilly outside to start off this morning, but warming up very quickly. As meteorologist Sawyer McElroy just told you, we'll have more to talk about right after the break, including the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo team joining us right after the break. But download our app. Watch us live 7 to 9 every weekday morning right here on Wake Up West Texas Extra on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. We'll have the interview right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Time now for a look at the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coming up very, very soon. It's a great time for everyone. The entire family is invited to come out. Joining me now is Tom Kelly, the rodeo coach for Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo team, and Ethan Marsu, part of the OC Rodeo team as well. Thank you very much for both coming out today. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
So, Tom, Ethan, glad to have you here, like I said. Can you talk about, Tom, what to expect at the OC Wrangler Rodeo when it is happening?
Absolutely. Well, this is the OC's 43rd rodeo that we are putting on here, February 26, 27, 28. You'll see everything from rough stock to timed event. Odessa College is sitting really good in the region coming into the spring season, and we'd love for the whole community to come out. Let us show you what we can do.
There you go. So there's going to be a lot of fun for every single one who goes out there for the event is coming up very soon, the OC Wrangler Rodeo. Ethan, can you talk about your part in the rodeo, and you're part of the rodeo team. Tell us about that.
So this is my 4th year here at Odessa College, and I'm tied on roping and team roping. And I mean, the rodeo it's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It brings the community together.
Mm-hmm. It shows people Western sports, maybe those who don't have experience with it.
Right.
What is your experience growing up? I'm curious.
Growing up, I was actually raised on the reservation in Montana, and there's not a ton of rodeo where I'm from, and I'm actually the first one to go in rodeo, and not even college rodeo. My dad was in the Marines and stuff, so we kind of moved around a little bit, and then always went back there. But I didn't start until I was about 13. And then I kind of got into it, and then it was kind of full on from there. No more sports, nothing. It was my parents and me fully in. And then they took very well care of me, sent me wherever I needed to go. And then I've qualified to high school nationals 4 times in the bull riding, actually. And I'm a reserve state champ 3 times now.
That's incredible, Ethan. And, you know, for you, Tom, to work with a talented young man like Ethan here, what is that like for you to see him progress and grow?
Oh, you know, it really touches a coach's heart. You know, whether it's Ethan or another one of the rodeo athletes, to see them come in and really just find their wings and take off. It's really pretty cool.
Would you say that's your go-to for why you get up every day to go to work?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. Just seeing the light bulbs come on. You know, we provide them a lot of practice stock. We practice every day of the week, and just seeing them achieve their dreams is worth it.
Now, Ethan, for you, having a coach like Tom Kelly here, what's that been like, your experience working with Tom and growing your sport as well?
Actually, it was my senior year of high school nationals, and I wasn't going to go to college. And I somehow just got a hold of Tom like 3 days before high school nationals. And I met him and Carrie, and they kind of had a soft spot, I guess. I don't know. But they took a chance on me, and I'm glad they did. And now I call him my second family. He's more of a father figure than a coach to all of us, really.
Incredible.
And I'm glad he's taken a chance on all of us. And we're just here to prove that his chance was taken well.
That's wonderful to hear, seeing the impact that it has on not only Ethan, but past students you've had as well to be able to pass through the program. An incredible program, by the way, at Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo Team. Awesome program. Of course, this rodeo is held every year. For those who are watching and saying, I want to kind of take part, can you go over the event details one more time and where people can get tickets?
Absolutely. They can buy tickets. It's at the XTRA County Coliseum. It starts Thursday night at 7 o'clock. You can buy tickets at the door. You can buy tickets online. Come on out and have a good time.
It's going to be fun for the entire family to be able to go out there. It's for someone who may be a novice to rodeo and Western sports, but also to the pros as well, to be able to come out and watch these young, talented folks do what they do best.
Absolutely. You know, the Caprock region, which we are a part of now on the collegiate level, you're going to see the best talent anywhere going up and down the road. Some of these guys that you'll see over these 3 days, they'll be at the National Finals Rodeo this year.
Wow.
Very, very talented young people. So I'd love to have everybody out.
All right, perfect, wonderful. It's coming up very soon, like you said, the Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo coming up very soon. Tom and Ethan, thank you very much for coming on, talking about this, your passion in Western sports, and also what to expect. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Ethan, as well for coming on. We'll, of course, have more Wake Up West Texas Extra after this quick break, so stay with us. Matthew, thank you very much for that incredible interview. He spoke with...
I don't even know if I can say anything
after that. Well, how great was it talking to them, though? The Odessa College Wrangler Rodeo Team. The rodeo's coming up very soon. We spoke with Tom Kelly, the coach, and Ethan, who is a rodeo athlete, part of the team, from Montana. Grew up on a reservation.
Oh, wow.
Had no rodeo background, really, growing up there. Crossed paths with Tom Kelly, recruited him to OC, and now he's a rodeo athlete.
Rodeo.
Fascinating
That's
stuff.
awesome, right here in West Texas.
Some of the best, too.
I was going to say, we have some pretty good rodeo out here in West Texas. So.
OC recruits from all over. I've seen OC take folks from Australia on their team. Last year I had several Australians
are probably really good at rodeo.
Oh, yeah. It's like a big Texas. That's what Australia is. Right. But you're joining me now, Lauren. Good to have you with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra this morning.
Good morning. I'm glad to be back. It's been a little while, but I'm glad to be back on the morning crew and back here at First Alert 7 this week.
I'm glad you're here with us. And so this past weekend was quite busy for you. You had several events to go to, several things to cover.
Yes, so I did a lot this weekend. So I was off all last week, so then I got put to work as soon as I got back and worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which was so fun. I got to go to Fort Davis. They have a fire department training there that happens every single year, and it's like departments from all over, volunteer fire departments come over and they do this training. It's a really impressive training. I'm going to have that full story later on this week here on Wake Up West Texas. And then I also, yesterday we went to Tallarico's rally that he had. We aired that this morning on Wake Up West Texas. You can find that up on our website.
Fascinating.
And then on Friday, I got to go to Odessa College and help judge their culinary competition. It was the Skills USA culinary competition hosted at Odessa College. It was so fun.
I'm curious, what were there different categories of food types that you had to judge?
So I judged like just the culinary section. So it was like their knife skills. They had to do a clear broth. They had to do a chicken and rice dish with vegetables. So I had a lot of chicken and rice and vegetables in clear broth. But there were other competitions. There was a baking competition. There was a wedding cake decorating competition. There were some other skills competitions. There was also, I mean, it wasn't just culinary. It was welding. It's all Skills USA. So there was a bunch going on. But the culinary one was the one that I got.
That's the one you were a part of. And OC known for their culinary program.
They really
Fantastic program that you know much about.
Yes, I do. I visit them quite often, which if you don't visit them, you need to.
Yes.
They have it's called Wrangler Kitchen, and it is a on-campus dining that is open to the entire public, and it is run by either students or former students of OC, and they do an incredible job. I mean, it is like, have you had their food yet?
No, I've never been to the Grab and Go.
We're going to lunch. So.
Yes, we should do that. No, and I'm a student at Odessa College. I should try it.
No, you need to go.
I go to the cafeteria, but never the actual restaurant.
No, so the actual like Grab and Go, they have the best turkey sandwich that you will ever have in your life.
That's a strong
Oh my gosh,
right
no,
there.
I'm so serious. Chef Curio knows that every time I go there, I'm getting the turkey sandwich. Whether I'm there to cover a story, there to help judge competition, or just there around, I'm getting the turkey.
What kind
club.
of bread? Is it a standard bread?
It's just like a standard,
so it's
maybe
the
a sourdough. They smoke the turkey. Like,
themselves?
Yes. Because you've got to think about this. They're students or they're new to the culinary world, and so this is their like real world experience and getting that kind of training, and so it's like 5-star food at like I think it's like $10.
So they're making all this is organic, homegrown, homemade food. Wow.
I think they're working on a garden, which would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. Fascinating stuff happening.
Like actually the best, I'm telling you, it's the best turkey sandwich ever.
Belinda's doing the extra at home.
Extra at home.
Extra. Thank you, Belinda.
Awesome.
Good morning to you. But fascinating stuff.
Yes.
Supporting students, supporting Odessa College's culinary program, which is a huge thing for them, along with rodeo. OC's doing some big things with that. But fascinating stuff. I'll have to give it a try. Lunch for sure.
Yes, we'll go get lunch and we'll get the turkey sandwich. They have a lot of other food too. I've never tried it because
That's your go-to.
Turkey sandwich. It's too good.
Might have to have get a couple things.
There you go.
Give it a shot. That might be a good idea. So try it out. I'm sure information's on Odessa's website, their Facebook page as well. They work with such good people. They have a chef who's really talented who works with them as well. But also you talked about James Tallarico's visit to Midland.
Yes.
Fascinating. He's a Democrat running for Texas Senate against incumbent John Cornyn, a Republican, but also facing some stiff competition in the way of our own Attorney General currently seated, Ken Paxton.
Ken Paxton, there's Wesley Hunt. Who was the third one? Ken Paxton was the incumbent, John Cornyn.
John Cornyn as well.
John Cornyn. The three of them are the Republicans on the primary ballot, and then you've got James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett. They are on the Democrat side of that ballot. Tallarico, the only one who's visited Midland, Odessa for this primary race, although
thus far,
if anyone else visits, we'll of course be there to cover that.
And we appreciate you being there last night to cover that, and here early on Wake Up West Texas Extra this morning. So Lauren, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now for our First Alert 7 news and weather update for our TV viewers on First Alert 7 CBS. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Wake Up West Texas Extra in just a moment.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Morning, everyone. Time now is 8:25 on this Monday morning. I'm Matthew Alvarez here alongside meteorologist Sawyer McRoy for a check of the forecast outside. Sawyer, I had to grab my jacket this morning.
Yeah, definitely a little bit chilly as we start off the day, and temperatures are going to remain on the cooler side overall. Elevated fire danger does return to the forecast along with breezy conditions Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday, with possible record breakers on the way, especially on Wednesday. Here's a live look outside over the skies at Big Spring this morning. Blue skies, sunshine, a few high clouds, definitely not putting a damper on anything. Those temperatures are still chilly though, ranging from the 20s to the 40s. 38 currently in Midland, 36 here in Odessa. Winds not too bad as we start off the day, anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. And we are seeing those wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s as well. Feeling like 32 currently at Midland International Air and Spaceport. Starting off the day with a few clouds, but quiet conditions and lots of blue sky and sunshine. Temperatures through the day will warm into the 60s and 70s. So like I mentioned, a little bit cooler once again today, but closer to where we should be for this time of year. 62 for Midland and Odessa's high temperature today, 68 for Pecos, 73 for Presidio. Looking ahead to tonight, mostly clear skies, relatively light winds, and those lows dropping to the 30s and 40s. A little bit warmer than we saw this morning, but still chilly heading into Tuesday. 38 overnight for Midland and Odessa. Those temperatures are going to warm right back up though into the 70s and even 80s by Wednesday, upper 80s at that. 87 degrees for Wednesday, and that is looking to be above that current record at Midland International Air and Spaceport. Things cooling down slightly Thursday and Friday, but overall still looking to see those temperatures remaining well above normal throughout the majority of the next 10 days.
All right, Sawyer, thank you very much. A traffic alert this morning where over in Midland, Odessa, I should say, Yukon Road and Fondry is going to have a lane closure, multiple lane closures in this area. It will take effect today and last for the next 3 weeks. Also in East Odessa, a right-hand lane closure will be in effect for eastbound traffic on East Ridge. Private contractors will be installing curb and gutter improvements along with new street entrances for the Castlegate subdivision. This closure will extend from near Parks Legato Road to around Milano Drive. This closure is expected to last for the next 2 weeks. And in Midland now, there will be a lane closure on Wadley Avenue from Cord to Maxwell Drive beginning today. It's already going on right now. The city of Midland saying utility work is underway right now on a gas line in that area. The closure will be in place through March 16th, so almost a month. The Faith Inclusion Network, CASA West Texas, Opportunity Tribe, and Golf Course Road Church of Christ hosted a trust-based relational intervention training, or TBRI, on Friday morning. TBRI training is an evidence-based and trauma-informed training created by Dr. Karen Purvis at TCU. It's designed to teach tools and strategies adults can use to connect better with youth that come from hard places like abuse, neglect, or other traumas. It focuses on learning to build trust, reduce fear-based behaviors, and helping to heal these children.
The beautiful thing about how we are made is that although we come with a lot of hard things, with trauma, with all kinds of things that influence our brains, healing comes in relationship with people, with healthy adults. And so every child can heal and thrive if they have a healthy adult in their lives.
Here in the Permian Basin, there's a trauma task force who is trying to get all the professionals trained in TBRI so that they can provide trauma-informed care for children all over. For the latest news, log on anytime to FirstAlert7.com. Download our First Alert 7 mobile news app. You can also watch Wake Up West Texas Extra streaming right now on the First Alert 7 Facebook page, YouTube channel, our mobile news app, as well as our website. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in another half an hour. Keep it here on First Alert 7.
From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you, and thank you so much for waking up with us on this Monday morning, starting off another week. Time now is 8:31 already. This show is flying by. We've had a great time. We had Lauren Munt on just a moment ago talking about some excellent culinary experiences she's had with Odessa College.
I know her discussion made me hungry, so I had to go grab a snack, and then I threw it and spilled Matthew's water.
Now it smells like punch over here.
It smells good in the Weather Center, but
it's
yes,
a white
I'm sorry.
peach.
Luckily, it didn't get on anything important around here.
Just the set, don't worry.
Well, it's okay. It smells good though now.
It does. It smells nice and fresh in here this morning. Let's take a live look at our polls, I should say. West Texas Weighs In polls. What type of socks do you wear? What an interesting question. The context of this is that the United Supermarkets in Market Street raised money, along with an organization, to donate socks, 1,000 pair, to Midland Salvation Army and Odessa Salvation Army, 500 apiece, respectively. 56% of people say they wear colorful socks, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
I figured the black or white would be, what we all wear.
Yeah.
But no,
that is
50-44.
I wear white socks and ankle cut socks. Like that.
If you could control an element, which would you pick? This is like a philosophical question almost. Makes you think. I picked Earth, which actually is the bottom vote. I may be the only one who voted for it.
Interesting. 33 say water and air. 23% say fire, and that's what I chose. I think it'd be fun to just, summon fire whenever you needed it, whether it's to light a birthday candle, light a campfire, cook something,
Cook something
out.
I think would be the most useful out of all of these things, I would say. Our next question, would you ever take a ride in a monster truck?
Yes, I would. We went to
Most people would,
the
looks
Wake
like.
Up West Texas crew, went to the monster truck event at the XTRA County Coliseum over the weekend, had a ton of fun.
It was a great time.
Yes, War Wizard
Surprisingly
was our favorite.
great time, yes.
Yes. we
For
had
us
a lot of
being
fun.
older adults, well, young adults, I
was gonna
should
say,
say.
we're not old.
No,
What are
we're
you
not
talking
old.
about?
Young adults,
You're
it was
the
a good
oldest in
time.
the crew, actually, sir.
I think Jacob is, but yeah.
He's not
Oh,
in
he
the
didn't go to go.
He's
That's
not
right,
in
he
the
didn't
crew
get to go.
anymore.
No, he's got moved on.
No.
I am the oldest now.
Yes, you are.
Now I'm thinking.
Anyway, but yeah, we had a lot of fun. They had a little bus that you could ride. It was the, what was it?
I'm 28. This makes me sad now.
The clock is ticking.
Till I'm 30?
The truck that you could ride, it was the
Monster
Mighty
Mash?
Monster Bus.
Mighty Monster, not
the
Monster
Monster
Mash.
Mash.
That would be a good name.
That would be.
Probably copyrighted.
Probably, yes.
That was a great
But
great
it was
idea.
fun. Our
15
favorite
bucks
was
a pop.
War Wizard.
That was really good.
And
Next
we also
one.
liked Smashosaurus.
Oh yes, Smashosaurus. We can't forget.
No, that was the Tailgater.
Oh, that's right. Smashosaurus is the one who broke down a few times.
Well, Tailgater I think broke down too. But
They all, a few
They
of them
all
did.
did,
A few of
yes.
them did. Which Kool-Aid flavor is the best? Tropical Punch winning here, not surprisingly, honestly. And cherry, again, not surprisingly.
A good second, yep.
Never had strawberry kiwi. I have had pink lemonade, which is very good. I've never had a bad Kool-Aid, I'll be honest with you.
Kool-Aid
We all
is
grew up with it.
pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I had Kool-Aid. Maybe that's something we need to.
Yeah, we could bring some on the show. Enjoy a glass of Kool-Aid to start our day with 2 pounds of sugar in it.
Yes, as long as I'm not throwing snacks.
Yes, yeah,
across
we have
the
to watch
Weather
out for
Center,
Sawyer's
yes.
flying jerky. That's true.
Sorry, my bad.
And that's the truth. And last but not least, an important event happening for the Illinois Art Museum. Are you going to attend Shrimp Fest? Let us know. Go to firstalert7.com/vote. Scan the QR code. That way you can tell us what you think about this. Are you going to Shrimp Fest? Shrimp Fest is an annual fundraiser held by the Illinois Art Museum, so it benefits their educational programs, many of which there are. A lot of people don't know, Sawyer, that Illinois Art Museum is free of charge. You walk in and it's free.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I haven't gone.
Yeah.
I love art of all types, whether it's kind of pop culture art, whether it's, there's fashion art there.
The Austin exhibit, fantastic, by the way.
Actual like paintings and stuff like that, sculptures. I love art. The Denver Art Museum was one of my favorite places to go on field trips. They had a really cool exhibit when I was in high school. It was like the Star Wars collection, so it was like costumes and concept arts from Star Wars, so that was really fun to go see. But Illinois Art Museum out here, Shrimp Fest is a fundraiser for them and all the good that they do for the community, programs and stuff like that. So head out there, and if not, watch it on First Alert 7 because we'll have live coverage there starting at 4, right?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. It'll be this afternoon at some point. Isabella Garrigo will be out there speaking to some of the board members and organizers who put this event together, and she'll discuss what an impact this is going to have on their organization. We invite you, please go to the museum as well and go to the bathrooms in there. Specifically because they're nice.
If you hear giggling, that's Lauren Munt, because she did
She's the one who highlighted the bathrooms the most. They were fantastic. They're very cool. We had one of the board members join me last week. And she described that, the boardroom, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, the boardroom's really
probably
cool.
asked to go visit that, I imagine. It may not be open to the public. Maybe ask somebody if you can go see it, because it's gorgeous. It is very nice. So vote on these polls, firstalert7.com/vote.
Make sure to take us with you wherever you go, work, the grocery store, you name it. You can watch our First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and YouTube channel this morning. Thank you for watching us there on Facebook.
All right, we'll take a look at this wonderful video here. Eugene, a 130-pound giraffe, was welcomed into the world on January 17th to parents Lily and Rocket at the Toledo, Ohio Zoo. Eugene's birth comes at a time when the population of reticulated giraffes in the wild has decreased by more than 40% in 35 years. Look at that beautiful giraffe there.
He's so cute. He's 130 pounds, little baby. Of course, giraffes are big whenever they are born, but definitely a nice video here of his mama taking care of him and grooming him. And yes, they are kind of a species that are not, endangered, but kind of getting numbered. And so it's great always to have another one in the wild.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Here's a look at those temperatures as we do start off the day, ranging from the 20s to the 40s, sitting at 39 currently in Midland, 36 here in Odessa. Those winds are light starting off the day, anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. And we are seeing wind chill values across the region to start off the day, ranging from the 20s to the 40s as well. Feeling like 33 currently in Midland, looking at that satellite and radar We are feeling like 30 at the International Air and Spaceport. Looking at that satellite and radar, we are hanging on to some clouds, but quiet conditions this morning. And heading through the day, expect mostly sunny skies. Quiet conditions to continue. Winds picking up slightly this afternoon and evening, but definitely not too bad compared to what we saw last week and where we're looking at for the next couple of days. Heading into Tuesday, expect a little bit more cloud cover and those winds to pick up ahead of a cold front coming up on Thursday. Temperatures today will warm into the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. A little bit cooler than we have been seeing, but right around where we should be for this time of year. 62 for Midland and Odessa, 66 for Fort Stockton and Monahans, 68 for Pecos, 73 for Presidio. Those winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour as we continue through the day under mostly sunny skies. So really looking to be a nice day, a little bit cooler, like I mentioned, than we have been seeing, but right around where we should be for this time of year. Looking ahead to that first alert 7-10-day forecast, we are going to see temperatures warming right back up over the next couple of days into the 70s, 80s, and even near 90 by Wednesday. 87 Wednesday for that high temperature, and that is looking to break the record for the daily high temperature at Midland International Air and Spaceport that day. The current record is 86 degrees, excuse me. The forecast is 87 degrees, so we are looking to break that record and possibly even be warmer than 87 degrees. Things cooling down slightly Thursday and Friday as a cold front does pass through the area, but overall we are looking to see those temperatures remaining above normal for this time of year throughout the majority of the extended forecast.
What a forecast this is. 62 all the way up into the upper 80s, and some locations hotter than that. Is going to feel absolutely like springtime, especially with those breezy conditions.
Yeah, you know, we got rid of the breeze for a couple days, but then coming right back into the forecast tomorrow with that increased fire danger as well. So that is something to keep an eye on over the next couple of days, and then those winds are also going to help kind of warm those temperatures up, especially by Wednesday.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Let's turn out to news across the nation, Sawyer, where a powerful nor'easter, as you know, took hold of the Northeast Sunday and into right now, making its way from Delaware to Massachusetts and dumping snow throughout the entire region.
And Secret Service agents say that a gunman was shot and killed early Sunday morning after entering the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago, the president's Florida residence. And it was a very golden finale to the Winter Olympics for the U.S. men's hockey team, who defeated Canada in the gold medal round. CBS's Carissa Lawson has more in today's top stories.
Much of the Northeast hunkered down Sunday as a powerful nor'easter made its way from Delaware to Massachusetts, generating powerful wind gusts and dumping snow throughout the region. The storm system resulted in thousands of flight cancellations. In New York City, Mayor Zohran Mamdani declared a state of emergency and announced a citywide travel ban, closing all city streets, highways, and bridges to non-emergency traffic beginning Sunday evening. U.S. Secret Service agents said an armed man was shot and killed after entering the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's Florida residence. The incident unfolded around 1:30 a.m. Sunday morning when the gunman, armed with a shotgun and a gas canister, made his way inside the estate. The president was in Washington and not at his Florida home at the time. And it was a golden finale for the U.S. men's hockey team at the Winter Olympics. The team beat Canada in overtime in Sunday's gold medal match with a final score of 2-1. The win took place exactly 46 years to the day after the match famously known as the Miracle on Ice, in which the U.S. men's hockey team defeated the Soviet Union during the 1980 Winter Olympics. Those are some of the day's top stories. Carissa Lawson, CBS News, New York.
Let's turn on to your health headlines now, where more and more people are relying on artificial intelligence chatbots to help with loneliness. But a new paper published by Cell Press says that chatbots reminding people they're talking to an AI may not be helpful. Public health researchers say reminding someone who already feels isolated that their only source of support isn't an actual human may backfire and make them feel even more lonely.
And a second pregnancy changes the structure of the brain of mothers. A study in the Netherlands looked at brain scans of mothers having their second child and found that changes in brain networks relating to directing attention and responding to stimuli. These changes could help mothers focus and care for multiple children. It's already been shown that first pregnancies alter the brain in significant ways.
Americans feeling the pinch of inflation. New Commerce Department data shows inflation hit a 21-month high of 2.9%. Delayed data from December shows the personal consumption expenditures price index jumped 0.4% in December. Consumer spending data shows shoppers definitely noticed this too. Their spending rose just 0.1% from November. Personal income remained flat. Savings actually shrank. The inflation rate is slightly higher than economists estimated. It is much higher than the Federal Reserve's target rate of 2%.
And egg prices are dropping across the U.S. You know, this was a big thing over the summer.
Over the summer, yeah.
The U.S. average price of a dozen eggs is now $2.58, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's about half of what shoppers were paying a year ago. Last year's avian flu outbreak had caused prices to spike, killing 70 million egg-laying birds. Farmers worked to rebuild their flocks. That created a surplus of eggs, which means they're now having to sell those eggs at a loss. Experts say that this could put some smaller family farms out of business. Those who lost birds to the flu and are now losing money on lower egg prices. That means that the pendulum could swing again. Less egg producers means potential shortages, leading to price spikes. So we have surplus now, but possibly going to be needing more eggs.
Needing more eggs. The law of supply and demand never fails.
Yes.
Commodities now. Oil prices jumped Thursday to their highest level in nearly 7 months. The increase is tied to rising tensions between the United States and Iran. Brent crude, the global benchmark, rose 1.6% to $71.49 a barrel, different from West Texas Intermediate crude. Gold is also up with high prices edging higher Thursday morning. That's after a 2% gain for gold last Wednesday as well in that commodity. Fascinating stuff, though. But again, we follow WTI closer to home here, which, of course, has been trending downwards for the past few days. WTI crude is actually up 67.07 right now, trading $67 a barrel. Up 59 cents already, but of course this is an active market. Fascinating to see what happens with it over the next few days. We keep an eye on the price of an oil barrel. Affects gas prices, affect our work here in the Permian Basin. But definitely interesting stuff there.
I was going to say I have a hot take, and I know this gets people heated around here. I wish gas prices were cheaper. I mean, they've gone down a little bit, but they're still kind of steadily in the 40s, give or take. We're at 30s, 40s, 230, 240, give
when
or
it was
take.
down to 201, 202,
It
even
was
199.
right around, it was right around $2 just a couple months ago, maybe like early December, end of December. So I wish that was cheaper. I mean, it's not terrible. I'll take it because it kind of spiked back home in Colorado up to around $3 again. So
wow,
definitely don't want that. But,
no.
I wish it was a little bit cheaper. You know,
There's
the
a balance
teens,
there.
20s, it was like 217 to 225 for a couple, a good stretch of maybe like 2-3 weeks, and I really liked that gas price. But I know that's a hot commodity around here because lower gas prices means that the oil, production
is slower.
Yeah,
yes.
slower, and they're not doing as well. But always looking forward to cheaper gas prices for sure.
Absolutely. Now let's turn out our West Texas Weighs In polls. We have several polls that we want you to weigh in on by going to firstalert7.com/vote. You can also scan the QR code right there on your screen. Are you going to Shrimp Fest? It's happening tonight at the XTRA County Coliseum at 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7 to 8, I should say specifically. Tickets are $55 at the door. If you're not going, which looks like a lot of people are not, that's because it can be a tough time to go on a Monday evening. But they can watch on First Alert 7. We'll have live coverage from there in our 5 and 6 o'clock newscast. Isabella Gria getting to speak with the board members, those who put this event together, and what it means to be a part of Shrimp Fest and this organization being the Ellen Noel Art Museum. Now to a very sweet animal that we talked about a little bit earlier, Sawyer.
This is which cute animal do you prefer? Eugene the giraffe, which we talked about earlier in the show, and also Punch the monkey. Punch the monkey is winning 67%, to 33% over Eugene the giraffe, even though he's adorable as well. But Punch's story is just so, heartstrings.
It tugs your heartstrings.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to say it's heartwarming, but it was sad.
It's starting to be.
I was going to say now it's heartwarming because we are seeing him get accepted by the troop of monkeys, even though he's still hanging out with his little stuffed animal friend.
His little stuffed animal friend, Eugene the giraffe, a 135-pound giraffe at Toledo, Ohio Zoo. Welcome to the family there. Sweet images of it being licked by its mom.
Yeah,
very sweet as well.
Groomed by his mama. I do love giraffes. We've talked about going to the zoo, feeding the giraffes when we were younger, and really looking forward to Zoo Midland having giraffes. I mean, I would bet they have giraffes because
I'm sure.
like you said, their
It's on
logo
their
is
logo.
literally a giraffe.
Yeah.
Plus, this is, I feel like to me, is a good climate for giraffes because it's hot, it's dry, it's dusty. It seems, similar to the savannah.
It does, yeah. It's most, similar. Here's the next poll. What type of socks do you wear? You can vote on firstalert7.com/vote or scan the QR code. We're getting 44-56 with colorful socks in the lead, which is fascinating. I'm just a regular short black sock man. And I think most people are, I would think, but apparently not.
Ironically, yeah, 56% say the colorful socks, 44% say regular socks, black or white. I am a white sock person, usually have some type of compression element to them because I have really bad feet. And then I also wear ankle cut socks.
Okay. interesting
Why
stuff
are you
there.
judging my
It's
bad
just so
feet?
funny.
Okay, you guys know I have
Circulation
bad feet.
specifically.
Yes, I have really
That's
bad
what she means by
circulation
bad
in-
feet.
Well, no, it's multiple other issues.
Oh,
but
goodness
bad
gracious.
circulation is kind of the big sock thing. Especially when I travel, I definitely wear the compression socks because, the elevation change
messes
and,
with- yes.
and the pressure change can,
I always
swell
feel
your
like my
legs or
shoes
swell
don't
your-
fit very well when I'm
because
on a
your
plane.
feet swell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell when I'm on a plane they
Yeah,
hurt.
That's why anytime I travel, I always wear my extra compression socks. Usually there's some sort of compression element to my socks, but on those days I wear the just straight up compression socks because
Good to know.
because you're on your feet most of the day while traveling anyway.
So true.
And then also sitting for such long times on planes can cause issues as well. Yes, traveling tips with Sawyer. I'm traveling in a couple weeks. I actually have to pack, and that sounds not fun. And it'll be the first time that I'm flying Southwest with their new assigned seating, so I'm a little concerned about that.
Okay, yeah. I just booked a flight with the assigned seating.
Did you pay to upgrade your seat?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I did not. I got a free. I'm a card member,
Yes.
so you have that one free, but it's not the full upgrade.
No.
Still,
You get to choose one of the
the preferred.
the lower tier seats, but you get to choose it as opposed to people that don't have the card who can pay for that, but they also just kind of can get it assigned. I'm terrified that I'm going to have a middle seat. I don't do middle seats, y'all. I don't like being
If I'm going
squished
to
between people.
Texas, anywhere in Texas, I will do a middle
You'll
seat.
be okay, yeah.
Because it's 45 minutes to an hour at most. Now, further than that, a middle seat, I don't know. I've never done a middle seat for that long.
I had to think where I'm flying. I was like, yeah, I'm going to Dallas. No, I'm not going to Dallas. That's not true.
Oh, from your next trip? Oh, no, you're definitely not going to.
No, I'm flying to Vegas first. And yeah,
So that's a little
like 2.5 hours, give or take. I mean, that's not terrible.
No.
But I'm also somebody who likes to try and sleep on planes, and if I have the middle seat, I feel like I can't sleep because I don't want to
lean on
if
somebody.
it was my family, when I was younger,
Yes.
and we would all be in the same row together, whatever. Because if I'm laying on my mom, who cares?
Yeah.
But
We've all done the middle seat with strangers.
a
I know I
random
have.
stranger, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting to see that Colorful Socks is winning. I know Jacob Brandenburg, don't know if he's here yet. He likes colorful socks. And then if you could control an element, which would you pick? FirstAlert7.com/vote. Make sure to vote in our poll. 33% say water and air. Earth is losing at 11%.
I picked air. Earth.
And fire at 23. That's what I chose. I think it would be fun to just kind of summon fire whenever you wanted to, whether it's to cook food, the power's out, you need to heat up a can of food or whatever, just
Whatever it may be, it's a
always
good
have that
utility.
useful. Yeah, and maybe for my cold feet, I'd maybe
To
not
warm
set them
the
on fire, but
with flames. That's a
yeah.
great idea.
Hey, well-
Earth, I feel like would be fascinating because of I don't know. I really haven't thought about it very much, but I don't know. You could dig holes and make earthquakes, and
Ooh, earthquakes would be fun.
I just don't. I guess it's not the most useful thing.
You could manipulate trees or something, if there's a
I guess so.
tree.
You're controlling the organisms on the
Yeah.
earth. So yeah, the trees work with you. Dirt, sand, water. Not water. Water separate.
You could make a dust storm out here, for some reason, or a dirt devil.
The Caliche bender. That is a good one.
That was courtesy of our director.
That is great. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. Oh, good stuff there.
But stay tuned. Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness gracious. Would you ever ride in a monster truck? Of course I would.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. We went to the monster trucks at the
tame
Ector
one.
County Coliseum over the weekend. It was very fun, yes. War Wizard won. Our director and I got shirts for War Wizard because
Y'all are big fans.
There you
go.
reasons, but yes. It had purple lights on it. That was really cool.
That is very cool.
And he won that night. I wonder about Saturday, but a
I'll
lot
have
of
to
the
look.
monster trucks were having issues because, they were doing all these cool tricks, and monster trucks have so many moving parts to them.
my gosh, yeah.
And they're so big, so things can break very easily.
They're exaggerated, yeah.
And we saw that happening on Friday, but it was still such a fun time, and we went with some of our coworkers, so that was always pretty fun to hang
A
out.
lot of fun. Well, thanks. We had a lot of fun today on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Now for a quick break for our news and weather update for our TV viewers on First Alert 7. Stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Well, everyone, time now is 8:55. I'm Matthew Alvarez here alongside meteorologist Sawyer McElroy for a check of the forecast. Sawyer, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Happy Monday. Here's a look at those first alert weather headlines. Cooler conditions do continue through the day today with elevated fire danger and breezy conditions returning to the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday as well. Possible record breakers coming up, especially on Wednesday with really warm temperatures, highs into the 80s and even 90s for some. Here's a live look outside over the skies of Fort Stockton this morning, where we are hanging on to blue skies, sunshine, a few high clouds, but definitely not a bad start to the day. Temperatures are still chilly for some, sitting anywhere from the 20s to the 50s, 39 in Midland, 36 in Odessa. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour, and we are seeing wind chill values anywhere from the 20s to the 40s as well. Feeling like 33 in Midland feels like 30 at Midland International Air and Spaceport. We are starting off the day with those mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions, and that will be the trend through the day, with those temperatures remaining on the cooler side, closer to where we should be for this time of year. 62 for Midland and Odessa today, 68 for Pecos, 66 for Fort Stockton and Monahans, 73 for Presidio, and winds as we continue through the day anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour under those mostly sunny skies. Going up tonight, mostly clear skies, lows dropping to the 30s and 40s, similar to what we saw this morning, but a little bit warmer. 38 overnight for Midland and Odessa heading into Tuesday, and those winds starting to pick up, especially across portions of the eastern Permian Basin, anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Looking ahead to that first alert 7-10 day forecast, temperatures warm right back up into the 70s, 80s, and near 90 coming up by Wednesday.
All right, Sawyer, thank you very much. Education news now. Midland College got a major donation from Tank Logics into its energy programs. More than 100 industry-grade devices are now in the labs, ready for students to train on what today's workforce expects. Midland College thanks Tank Logics for its investment and says partnerships like this keep the programs aligned with industry needs. The Humane Society of Odessa asking for help. They're seeking donations from the community, specifically of a certain type of dog food. They're saying that they're overflowing with puppies right now and are low on Hill's Science Diet puppy food. The Humane Society is encouraging people to bring those donations to 2230 Sycamore Drive in West Odessa. A local food truck owner, meanwhile, is searching for a deserving high school senior to honor at her 6th annual Adopt a Graduate celebration. Yvette Hernandez, owner of Mico Sanita Food Truck and Catering, started the tradition in 2021 after COVID prevented a graduation party for her own daughter. Now, for the past 5 years, she's excited to host a full-blown celebration for a senior with a single parent, flipping between a young man or woman every other year.
I get to join their family, the graduates' family, even if it's just for that one day, to be able to celebrate with their entire family for their accomplishments. So I think that's amazing. I think that has to be like the biggest thing.
The event includes everything from a venue and DJ to gift baskets and professional photography, all donated by local businesses and the community. Right now, Hernandez is still looking for a young man to celebrate as graduation season looms.
So if you have a senior, a young man, senior graduating from Oyster Permian of a single parent, I don't care if it's a single dad or a single mom or every single grandparent who's raising a senior, like, just reach out to us. Let's get them on the list, and hopefully we could help you guys celebrate their accomplishments of graduating in 2026.
If you know of someone who fits the bill, you're urged to reach out to Mico Sanita through their social media pages to nominate a deserving graduate. The raffle has no date set yet, but will be held very soon. We'll have another check of the news and weather for First Alert 7 News at noon with Jacob Brandenburg and Sawyer McElroy. Don't miss that later on. Make it a great day. Thank you so much for streaming with us.
Make it a great day.